cual me voy. El ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios me los bendiga. Mis hijos no nacerán otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a afrontar. Preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar. Se juntaron todos.
From one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the Detroit Tigers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Stay tuned for Pirates baseball next. Bryse Wilson is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
So here is Akil Baddoo, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Now here's the first offering.
First pitch, 135.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Reynolds is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. D-Road, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matty, the defense better be on its toes today because this lineup likes to put the ball in play. A lot of guys from 1 through 9, good barrel awareness, put the ball in play, pass the baton to the next guy, keep the defense on their toes.
Jonathan Skubal comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Yanked hard down the left field line, and that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 325 sign down the line. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Here's Robbie Grossman. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
That's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. The next batter is Jeimer Candelario. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Ready with the 1-0. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
The set and the 2-0. Popped up. Hayes shading to his right. He handles it easily and the inning is over. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning but can't bring him around. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ballgame. Tarik Skubal gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Third baseman.
Stepping up is Brian Hayes. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Now the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Skubal is just getting his big league pitching career underway, of course, but he did recently pick up his first and only win. Slider, oh, look out as that one just about took his nose off. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Oh, he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Up next for the Buccos, Kevin Newman. Now here's the pitch. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Hard hit ball to second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Matt, I'm going to keep an eye on Brian Reynolds. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Well, here is the outfielder to the plate now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats, strike 1. And that misses 2-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
2-2.
2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate here is Eric Haas. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch of the AB now. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in this swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. But that can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate, Nico Goodrum. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So now to the plate, Willie Castro. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 9 homers and 36 RBIs. And the pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. So now here is Yoshi Tsutsugo, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First offering on its way.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Line drive base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
Batting 6th, the left fielder, Anthony Alford.
So to get his day started at the plate, Anthony Alford trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him. 1-0. Inside with the breaking ball, 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering it that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
2 balls and a strike. A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And the payoff pitch. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, Ben.
Next to stand in is Ben Gamel. First offering on its way. Fastball swung on and missed. So far this year against Southpaws, Gamel is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
The 1-1. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Batting 8th, the second baseman, Cole.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Cole Tucker. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bottom of the second here with no score. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Pirates strand a couple. Will move to the 3rd with no score. And now here is Tarik Hill as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Tarik Hill.
First pitch on its way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
To the plate now, Tarik Skubal.
The pitcher.
As a look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. Base is empty here with nobody out. 1-1 the count to the Tigers pitcher. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Into the box now, Akil Baddoo lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jonathan.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. Big swing by Schoop now, and a ball traveling well to left field. Oh, that's into the rotunda area. A 3-run shot down the line in left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As the Tigers have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Standing in now, Robbie Grossman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
4 runs here in this half inning. Hit hard on the ground to first. He's got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And with 1 away, we show you a look at where these guys sit in the current division race, and basically they're left with no hope. One out, base is empty, and into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 13.
Next up for Detroit, Eric Haas, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The count now at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that is off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
At the plate now, Nico Goodrum. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 home.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Two-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Next for the Tigers, Willie Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Very high, 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field, base hit. Now a long throw home, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Everybody has bad days at the office, including starting pitchers. He's given up 5 runs in this inning alone, and you have to wonder how long the manager's going to stay with him. Not long, I would bet.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Nick Mears is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Into the box, Derek Hill. as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. And a double steal try here. And it's quickly 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Tigers 5 and the Pirates nothing. So here now is the pitcher, Nick Mears. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
First offering on its way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He'll try again, 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. And he misses with it, ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next is Brian Hayes. First pitch of the AB now.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And it's fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next to the Pirates.
Next, it'll be Kevin Newman. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch on its way. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the fourth inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now here's the Detroit pitcher, Tarik Skubal, as we begin the top of the fourth. Here's the pitch. First pitch, curveball, swung on and missed, strike one. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Alford will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
First offering. Akil Baddoo stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. To the Tigers left fielder.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
2-0 count. Here it comes. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 7, Jonathan.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Skubal. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
Yeah, he absolutely torched a fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a nice job there by the two-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. In now, Robbie Grossman. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one.
Boy, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
0-2, here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. One left for Detroit, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Bryan Reynolds.
The center fielder, Bryan Reynolds.
And now the first pitch. The 1-0 home. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The pitch. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
The batter will be Yoshitomo Tsutsugo. A ball and no strikes. He collected a base hit his first time up. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
The catcher, Jacob. Rolling.
Stepping in now, Jacob Stallings. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 on its way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Reined in. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
So now to the plate, Anthony Alford. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first 2 batters.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Stepping in once again is Jeimer Candelario. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Now the first pitch. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
At the plate, Eric Haas. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 0-1.
That's a ball. Ball. 2-0, 1 strike.
Fouled off. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Now to bat, Nico Goodrum, trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
To the plate now, Willie Castro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A ball and a strike. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Fouled away. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another 1-2 delivery. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Time for a quick break, then back to PNC Park after this.
I can't stop. I won't stop. I can't stop.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading up.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The right fielder.
Here's the first pitch.
Gamble.
As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. Behind 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Good pitch, and I think he locked him up, but he wasn't rewarded for it this time.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Another payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So next to hit is Cole Tucker. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Tucker comes in at 6'3" tall and bats from both sides of the plate. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. There's one on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Brian Hayes digging in now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
2-1 now. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Pirates leave 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next it'll be the outfielder, Tarik Hill.
Tarik Hill.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Gemmel moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tarik Skubal. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Fastball just missed above the zone. And there's ball 2 now.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Akil Baddoo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Alford's under it, and that will end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Tigers are out in front, 5-0.
Leading up for the Pirates, the shortstop, Kevin Newman.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Kevin Newman started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And it's 1-1. Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
The batter.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
So now it's Bryan Reynolds as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. Here it comes, 2-0.
Ball 3.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 3-0 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Yoshi Tsutsugo. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. as he'll send a ground ball down to third. To second for one, on to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
So base is empty now after the double play, and now it'll be the catcher, Jacob Stallings. First delivery to him, and he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
And it's fouled away. The men on third with two down. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a two-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 9 on the year. And it's now a 5-2 game.
That was a mistake with location, and he drove it out of here. I can't overstate how important this home run is, folks. It's not just the 2 runs. It's what he does to the guys in the dugout. 5-0 seems pretty desperate, but 5-2 is doable. That changed the whole feel of this game.
Now here comes the Tigers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. Into the box, Anthony Alford. This one's flared down the right field line. Here comes the right fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Ro. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. Pitches a cold strike, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. More ahead from the North Shore right after this. Luis Oviedo is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll. And next, the dangerous power threat, Jonathan Skubal. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Right fielder, number 8,
Into the box, Robbie Grossman. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Into the box now, Jeimer Candelario. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Oviedo, just 21 years of age. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
In now, Eric Haas. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball called for strike 2. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
That's why I always said, Dan, there's no justice in this game. This guy watches 2 pitches over the heart of the plate and then gets a knock on a ball way out of his zone.
Boy, you said it. There's no justice in baseball, D-Row. It's just us. Takes 2 pitches right down the middle and then swings at one off the plate.
Standing in now, Nico Goodrum, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
2 down, runners at first and second. And the count will be full. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Ripped down the first base line. The 3-2 one more time. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Next to hit is Willie Castro. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. And now the first pitch.
1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Two out, bases loaded. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The set and the 2-1. Strike two as the fastball is let go. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Tag, and they get him at the plate as one run scores, but not the second. Tigers get just the one. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. The Tigers lead it 6-2. So now to the plate, Ben Gamble, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here it comes on 1-1. Lang, just 24 years of age. This is his first year at the big league level. Now the 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one.
Number 3.
Cole Tucker digging in at the plate. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Bases are empty, one man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. He's got it. And that's the second out. Colin Moran will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The average right at 280 coming in. 8 home runs and 38 runs batted in. The 1-0. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here it comes on 1-1.
I got 2 on the count.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Pirates. They still trail here at 6-2. Shelby Miller has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. At the plate now is Tarik Hill. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And now a pitch on the way.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
Hard hit ball to second. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Just an excellent job of bat head discipline right there. Able to go below the zone. That pitch is not a strike. That was actually a pretty nasty pitch, and he was able to go down and spoil it.
Harold Castro will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's set, and the pitch. 287 the average coming in. 3 homers and 31 RBIs. A ball and a strike. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. One and one. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. And another throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. A runner at first with no outs here. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. He's set. Here's the 3-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reynolds is on the move for it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The batter.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Akil Baddoo. He flew out in his last AB.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Jonathan Skubal will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
The 0-1 delivery.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. From the belt, the pitch.
That's ball 3.
Robbie Grossman would be next.
1 strike.
And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
And now, Robbie Grossman. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Ball right now.
Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Tigers 6 and the Pirates 2. Matt Manning is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Ke'Bryan Hayes, no hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to deep right field. Running hard, he's digging for second. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
To the plate now, Kevin Newman, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 home, fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Runner at third here, nobody out. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Bryan Reynolds. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Runners are at first and third with none out. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2. This one's down to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
First baseman, Yoshi.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And up next will be Yoshi Tsutsugo. From the stretch.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-1 home. Ball even at 2-2. And he struck him out.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob Dolly.
At the plate now, Jacob Stallings. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Grossman is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The left fielder, number 20.
Stepping in next, Anthony Alford. In a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. First pitch on its way. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Grossman is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. 9th inning coming up. Detroit is out in front, 6-3. I can't stop even if I could. Now it'll be Jeimer Candelario looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
The 1-2.
Ball. Count 2-2.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. lifted the other way down the left field line. Alford's in pursuit, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
At the plate, Eric Haas, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. No one out with a runner at second. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Nico Goodrum is on deck. A runner at second, nobody out. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead, they're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't irk you.
Oh, it does hurt me. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Second baseman, Willie.
Now at the plate is Willie Castro. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch as soon as it comes out of it.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. Oh, behind the back. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Up next for the Tigers, the center fielder,
Will Crow enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Stepping in now, Derek Hill, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
This is foul right side. The 1-2 on a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Miguel Cabrera will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch on its way. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 15 long balls and 63 runs batted in. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Two men are on with two men out. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Tutugo is there, and the side is retired. Tigers get just the one. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Gets the Tigers 7 and the Pirates 3. Tyler Alexander will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. Now at the plate, Ben Gamel. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The right fielder, Ben Gamel.
First pitch of the AB now. Driven the other way, but caught down at third. And not what these folks were hoping for as he set down to start the home ninth. Digging in will be Cole Tucker. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now here's the first offering. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Michael Perez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. 7 homers, 18 driven in. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that's going to do it as the catch is made, and the Tigers will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Tigers swung the bats well with 16 hits. Tarik Skubal earns win number 7 on the season. Bryse Wilson couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar. Se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo en la federal y al estatal. Cambiaste las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo cierro el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 7 runs on 16 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Pirates, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.